Yo, what's up, everybody? It's DJ HIzBLOoD. I'm grateful you're here tonight, because I truly believe God has a word for somebody who's been hanging on by a thread, somebody who's tired, somebody who's been carrying pain silently, somebody wondering if God still sees them in the middle of the storm. I want you to know this before we even begin. You are not abandoned. Tonight we're diving into Lamentations chapter 3, verses 13 through 23. A passage written from a place of real suffering, real heartbreak, and real struggle. But right in the middle of the darkness, we find this powerful reminder. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases, His mercies never come to an end. That means God is still faithful, even in the pain, even in the waiting, even in the brokenness, even in the battle. So wherever you're listening from, I pray you open your heart tonight. Let God speak to your hurt. Let Him speak to your fear. Let Him remind you that His mercy is still new every morning, and that you were never alone. Let's get into the Word. Lamentations 3:13-23 is written from a place of deep pain. Jeremiah is not speaking from comfort. He is speaking from sorrow, grief, confusion, and suffering. Yet right in the middle of the darkness, he remembers something that changes everything. God's love has not failed. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for His mercies never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Church, that means even when life hurts, God is still faithful. Some of us know what it feels like to walk through valleys so dark we wonder if anyone sees us. Maybe it's addiction, maybe it's heartbreak, maybe it's anxiety, loss, rejection, loneliness, or the weight of shame from yesterday. The enemy loves to whisper, "You're abandoned. You're too far gone, God left you." But Lamentations reminds us of this truth. Pain may be real, but so is the presence of God. Jeremiah says in verse 20, "My soul is downcast within me." Yet in the very next verse he says, "Yet this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope." Hope did not come because circumstances changed. Hope came because he remembered who God is. God's steadfast love never ceases. Not sometimes, not when we perform perfectly, not only when we have it all together. Cause love never ceases. When people walk away, His love remains. When our strength fails, His love remains. When we fall flat on our face, His love remains. And His mercies never come to an end. Think about that. God does not run out of mercy. Heaven does not have a shortage of grace. Every morning you wake up breathing is proof that God is not finished with you yet. You may feel exhausted today, but His mercy is fresh. You may feel broken today, but His mercy is fresh. You may feel ashamed today, but His mercy is fresh. The enemy wants you trapped in yesterday, but God offers new mercy today. That is why Jeremiah says, "Great is your faithfulness. Not great is my strength. Not great is my ability. Not great is my understanding. Great is His faithfulness." God has never once abandoned His children. Even in seasons where He feels silent, He is still working. Even in suffering, He is still near. Sometimes God does His deepest work in the darkest valleys. Psalm 34:18 says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted." You are never alone in the pain. Never alone in struggle. Never alone in recovery. Never alone in grief. Never alone in the waiting. Christ walks with us through the fire. Jesus Himself understands suffering. He was rejected, mocked, beaten, abandoned, and crucified on the cross. He carried our sin, our shame, and our sorrow. And because He rose again, pain does not get the final word. Faith does not mean we never cry. Faith means we keep trusting while we cry. Somebody listening today needs to hear this. You have not been forgotten. You are not too damaged. You are not too lost. God's love is still reaching for you. Steadfast love never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. Great is His faithfulness. So when the night feels long, remember, morning's coming. When the burden feels heavy, remember, His mercy is new. And you feel abandoned, remember, God is still beside you. And when you do not have the strength to hold on to Him, trust that He is still holding on to you.